I'm looking in the viewfinder because this is the first video that I'm filming in my new room. I don't know if I'm gonna like stick to this setup, but I really like it so far. But anyways, hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or if this is your first time ever seeing my face or your first time here, welcome. My name's Macy. I post lots of college videos, sorority videos, all that fun stuff, so you should subscribe because it's a great time here. But today I'm filming another sorority related video. So if you have not already watched my other sorority videos, I have like my rush vlog, my rush experience. I will link them all down below, but you can go watch those as well because they go along great with this. But there are so many sorority recruitment videos out there where they give advice, what to talk about, outfits, all of that fun stuff, and those are all great and so helpful, and I am definitely going to film those in the future. But I personally have not seen many videos out there about the whole preparing for sorority recruitment. So that means like registering, letters of recommendation, making packets, all of that. And if you don't know what any of that is totally fine. This video is not meant to stress you out. I just feel like that there's a lot that goes into rush before it even happens, and I never really see that on YouTube. If you guys are curious about anything that you need to get done or have done before you actually go and rush in the fall, then I am here to help. This time last year I was absolutely clueless and had no idea what any of this is, so trust me, you will be fine. But really quick, I'm just gonna give a little backstory. So I actually went through rush my freshman year at San Diego State, and then I transferred to TCU my sophomore year and I went through it again, and let me just say, like, the two schools handled rush in like complete different ways. So I definitely recommend, if you guys know someone at the school that you're going to be rushing at, ask them if letters of recommendation are like encouraged, because I know at San Diego State and like at schools in California they're just not that big of a deal and it just doesn't matter that much. But then I came to Texas and they're really encouraged and a lot of people have them. So I would definitely see if your school even asks for them and if they're encouraged there, because if not, this is going to be a waste of your time. But anyways, if you are totally confused and have no idea what I'm talking about, I was right there with you last year, so let's just get into it. So first we're just going to start off with what letters of recommendation are, but it's exactly what it sounds like. They are just letters that an alumni of that particular sorority will write for you, and it's basically just like a job reference. It's someone that knows you or knows of you, and they will write a letter to your sorority where they recommend you and they say that you would be a good fit, you're a well-rounded person, all of that fun stuff. So yeah, I just compare it to a job reference. If you end up deciding to not get letters of recommendation written, that is totally fine. It's not gonna like ruin your rush experience, but having these letters of recommendation definitely will not hurt you. It just shows that someone took the time to write about you and show that you are a good person and that you would be a good fit for the sorority. Okay, now we're gonna get into how do you even find people to write you letters of recommendation, because the people that do write them have to be an alumni of that sorority, and so you might be kind of lost, like, how do I even find someone to do that? How do I find these sororities? You can go on your school's Panhellenic website and find out all of the chapters that are at that school. So at TCU, where I go, there are 13 chapters, so I went and wrote all of those chapters down, and then I knew that I don't have a lot of older friends that have already been in sororities, so I actually had my mom post on Facebook, and she just said, "Hi, my daughter's going through recruitment at TCU in the fall. If anyone is part of these sororities and would be willing to write a letter of recommendation, please let me know." And yeah, that's honestly a great way to do it, because a lot of these people that were a part of those sororities, they're really proud of that and they want other people to join, so they're probably going to be more than willing to write you a letter of recommendation. Also, if you don't feel comfortable posting on your mom's Facebook, you can ask your friends' parents if they are in a sorority, or there's a lot of local Panhellenic chapters where they can match you with someone in that sorority to write you a letter of recommendation. Like, you can literally go to a sorority's website and there's usually a place to reach out to the chapter and see if they can have an alumni write you a letter of recommendation, so you really don't even need to know the person that's writing you the letter. So yeah, there are many different ways to find people to write letters of recs. Like, if you not knowing someone to write you a letter of rec is what's holding you back, do not let that stop you. Okay, now we are going to get into what packets are. I mentioned this earlier and you might be really confused, because before I came to Texas, I had no idea what sorority recruitment packets were. That was a foreign concept to me, and honestly they're still a little bit weird, but it's okay. They are super helpful. So sorority recruitment packets are basically just packets that you will give to the alumni writing your letter of recommendation, and it just provides them with everything that they need to write you the letter, because you might not know them personally, so they might not know like what to say about you in the letter, but these packets will give them everything that they need. It just makes it really easy for them. So what is in these packets? Typically they will have headshots of you just so they can see your face, get an idea, put a face to all this information that you're giving them. So my packet had like a headshot and a full body shot. If you guys took senior photos, you can just throw those in there. Pictures aren't like required, it's just another way for them to like be able to see you. And then you'll also include a resume, which just has information about you, like high school involvement, work experience, your SAT scores, GPA, philanthropic service, like community involvement, just basically anything that you're involved in, just a little brief summary. This resume is just to give the person that's writing the letter an idea of who you are and what you're involved in, and yeah, you can just brag about yourself because they're going to be bragging about you in this letter, so you want to make it easy for them. And then also in the packet, you can write a little letter to the person that's writing your letter, and you can say how the sorority prefers to receive the letter of recommendation. So they're going to be writing the letter of rec, and then in the packet you can tell them where to send it into. I used to think that the packets were going to like the actual sorority, but that's not the case. The packets are just to help them write the letter. And as for how to make the packet, so what my mom and I did is we went onto Etsy and just downloaded a little template where there was a really cute resume and cute little stationery so I could write them a letter about how to submit it. And it also came with cute thank you letters. So yeah, it's basically just cute little stationery packets. Etsy has a bunch of templates, or there's companies that will literally just do the entire process for you, but I know that is a lot pricier, but you can really just get a template, or you can go on Canva and literally just do it all for free. Find a cute little resume template, cute little stationery. This is not supposed to be like a scary or expensive process. It's really just giving information about yourself and making it an easy process for someone to write a letter about you. Like, that's literally all it is. So I'll definitely link any templates or any companies that I find down below because there are so many websites where they make it easy for you, and that's how you can make them and assemble them. Also, going along with that, I know that I said to include in the packet how the sorority wants to receive the letter of recommendation. That's research that you're actually going to have to do. So for example, if you're going to TCU, and for example, if you're looking at Pi-Fi, go on their website and they will say how they want to receive letters of rec. It's super simple for us. I'm pretty sure it's an email address or it's like a online way they can submit it, and you will include that, or some sororities it'll just be a physical address and they can send it in there. So that's some research that you'll need to do, but you can find that super quick. Also, if it is a digital copy that the sorority wants to receive, that honestly makes it easier for you because you can do the whole packet online and that's just a digital thing. I had a digital version of my packets, and then I also had printed out ones, basically just preference on who's writing your letter and what the sorority wants. Also, if you're doing it digitally, I would recommend doing a low res version because you're going to be emailing these files and you don't want it to be like too big to download. I really hope I'm making sense because I know that it's like just so weird hearing and I'm trying to like break it down, but yeah, I hope this makes sense. But yeah, once you get a list of who is willing to write you a letter, you will send them the packets, either digitally or a hard copy, and they will write a letter, and usually they will write you back and say, okay, it's submitted, everything's good. And then it is super important that you write them a thank you letter because they took the time to read about you and write you a letter, and yeah, it just means a lot. So definitely thank them with a letter. I honestly think this whole process is pretty cool because it shows you that they're not just like looking at you based off like a cute little ponytail or a cute outfit. It shows that they're really trying to like know that you're a good person and what you're involved in. So this whole process can seem intimidating, but I just think it's pretty cool that there are sororities that want to get to know you. Also, if you're wondering how many letters of recommendation you should get for each sorority, honestly, I think 1, maybe 2 is good for each. It really just depends. Like for some sororities, I had like 5 people that agreed to do it, and I just sent out packets to all 5 of them because I was like, the more the merrier. You really don't need an absurd amount. 1 will do the trick. It's just fine. Okay, and as for registering for Rush, so a lot of schools this might have already opened, but as for TCU, recruitment registration actually opens in 2 days on June 15th. It was delayed because of COVID. So yeah, I would definitely recommend registering for recruitment as soon as it opens. It doesn't hurt you waiting, but you might as well just get it done. I'm trying to remember what the registration process was like. I'm pretty sure you had to complete it in one sitting, so make sure you have like 30 minutes. I really don't know how long it takes, but it's not that big. It's just a little brief application. You do have to submit a headshot for that, so if you're going to register for Rush, make sure you have like a little picture of yourself ready. And yeah, the registration is basically just like a mini little college application. You attach a resume. I don't think it asks you any questions, but yeah, headshot, resume. I think it asks for like high school involvement. I would just recommend having a little bit of time to fill it out because you want to put some time into it. But yeah, as soon as registration opens, fill it out, just sign up because you don't want to like forget about it, and you might as well just get it done early. And then as for letters of recommendation, you have like all summer to get those done. You don't need those like ready by the time you register, but I would definitely recommend finding out who's going to be writing your letters and getting them the packets and all the information that they need because you want to give them time to do it. You don't want them to like have to rush through the process. So the sooner you get that done, the better. Honestly, I don't really know what recruitment is going to look like this year at TCU because of COVID. I know that it's still happening, and I know that it's not going to be the week before school anymore, but as soon as I find out more answers, I will definitely definitely let you guys know. I think we're finding out soon, but I know that recruitment's still happening and I know that it's going to look different. But yeah, TCU Panhellenic is working really hard on that, so that's all I know, and I'll keep you guys posted. I think that's really all I have for letters of recommendation and packets and registering and all that, but I wanted to make this video because when I decided to rush at TCU, I knew that I needed all of this, and my mom and I looked for so long on YouTube for videos explaining all of it, and we just really could not find anything. And I know for a lot of schools in the South, sending packets and getting letters of recommendation are really encouraged. So yeah, I hope this video can be of help, and this is all coming from a girl from California who really knew nothing about this all, so I am really sorry if I explained anything poorly or if I still left any questions. But if you guys are still curious about anything or have questions about anything about this whole process that I just explained, please comment them down below, because between my mom and I, like, we can answer them. We learned a lot throughout this all. So yeah, my mom and I can help answer your questions down below in the comments. I would love to be of help. Again, this video is not to stress you out by telling you everything you need to get done this summer, and yeah, it's just not supposed to stress you out. All of this is only here to help you and make you more prepared for Rush, no matter what it looks like in the fall. I highly recommend just trying it out and going through Rush, because even if you decide that you don't want to be a part of a sorority, like, there's no harm in trying, and you can meet so many people throughout the process. Like, I am still good friends with the people in my Rush group, so yeah, there is no harm in trying. But I have been working on a whole video about sorority recruitment outfits and ideas of what to wear each round. That's something else you could be looking at this summer to prepare you for Rush. But yeah, if you guys want to watch my Rush vlog, I show what I wore and what my roommates wore to the different days of Rush, so you can get ideas there. Basically just cute skirts, sundresses, colorful shorts. Those are all fun, good ideas. But yeah, if you guys want to be looking at Rush videos, you can be doing that. Also, a YouTuber that has so many different sorority videos and has videos on outfits and all of that is Keegan Acton. I love her, and she was honestly a huge help to me last year when I was going through Rush. But that is all for today. Everything that you need to know about letters of recommendation. I thought that this deserved a video of its own. If you guys have anything else you want to see from me, I love getting video recommendations, and I would love to make whatever you guys want to see. Again, I'm so excited about filming in my new room. Let me know if you guys like this setup or anything I could do. I'm still like trying it out. But again, make sure to subscribe if you have not already, because I would love for you to stick around, and it's just a great time here. So that is all for today, and I'll see you guys in my next video.